mentioned also this is based on a Chinese story.
Yes.
So how does that fit into the quest? Like, do you have like an overarching storyline?
Yes. So there's kind of 3 different crises that happen in the heavens. So it's one of the 3 races. You have to tackle one of those crises.
Okay.
So your storyline is... The storyline is going to be general for all 3 classes, but each class can have a kind of a specific type of guidance to completing, that one objective. And the overall objective is to join that journey to the west. Join this monk who's traveling west. So players, when they reach the end game, first of all, you have instances. There's 2 raiding instances that you can do to get new gear, get new items. There's crafting. You can get involved in the crafting. You can get involved in the pet system, trying to collect all the pets. You can also collect these transformation cards. Transformation system is you can transform into monsters. So you're going to be wanting to collect these as well. There's also daily events that go on in the game, both an automated game event and also things that the GMs will be running. And when we're finally out of content for the end game, people have played for a while, we have already have content to go raise the level cap to 105. So we have new zones, new quests, everything all set to go. So when players reach that point, we're not going to be caught, with our pants down like a lot of other MMOs.
So you're not going to have players waiting months and months just sitting at the level cap waiting for something new.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And before even we raise that level cap, we're going to be releasing like PvP instances, battlegrounds up to 500 players. So there's quite a bit for players to do.
It's a free-to-play game, but I guess you guys have an item shop. That's where your company makes your money.
That's correct. We have an item shop in the game. So, and at first some of the earlier free-to-plays, you always had to buy items in order to compete in the game. It's kind of one of the negative stereotypes.
It always gave the impression that they're just companies just trying to milk you for every dime you've got. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're taking a step back now. Our games, Saga Online doesn't have any item in the game that like a powerful sword or things like that. You're going to absolutely dominate the gameplay. Really, what we focus on are customization, fashion items, bling gear, the way you look in the game world, and also about like convenience item. You always have like this time versus money trade-off.
Right.
So I was kind of, if you have to walk all the way across the map to a main city, it's going to take you 15 minutes to walk there. Maybe it's worth a dime to just teleport you there instantly. Oh. So really, it's like this time versus money trade-off that some users may want to do that, some don't. And the thing is, you don't have to, because you can go in this game 0 to 90, our current level cap, without having to spend a single dollar. And what's even better about our games are that players can purchase these cash up items and then sell them in-game in an auction for the in-game currency.
Okay.
So players who may not be able to spend money, real-world money in our game, can always find a player who's willing to part with that for in-game gold, in-game currency.
Okay. Sounds like good system.
So we have these really flexible systems that allow players to pay for really what they want and what they can do. And the thing is, we don't force them to do it.
How have the players been responding so far? It's only been a short time, but what's the general feedback up to
General feedback is people really enjoy it. It's just got this unique art style. It's got the quality of the gameplay that really draws people in. So it's really been spreading virally. A lot of people coming in, friends recommend it. They come in, and even the coolest things I've heard is a lot of guys will say to me, this is the first game that my girlfriend has really enjoyed. So they're kind of really tied in as well. So it's kind of a game that you can play with your significant other,
okay.
and who maybe hasn't really played games before. I kind of alluded to what I said earlier about it being accessible. Is that it's very appealing and accessible to everybody, and they'll want to come in and play.
All right, so Ether Saga will save your relationship. That's what you're saying?
Yes. Though you can't get married in the game, so you might get pressured into something you don't want to do.
That's about it for now. So, have you got any parting comments or anything you really want to say to talk directly to the community, I guess?
So to say that, as mentioned, it's accessible, it's appealing, and best of all, it's free to play. So just go to eso.perfectworld.com, download the client, it's free, play the game, it's free, and see what the buzz is about.